Christians, and my brother here who uses Joshua chapter 24, verse 15, where he says, choose you this day whom you will serve. This verse is often used to promote the idea that man has a free will when nothing can be further from the truth. And I still don't understand why so many people can't distinguish between the will of man and the choices set before him. But Joshua 24, verse 15, is one of these verses like John 3:16 that is so grossly misunderstood. So grossly misunderstood. Almost everyone that you meet will be wrong in interpreting this particular verse. Let's examine what it says. Now, Joshua is dealing with a disobedient people who refuse to worship and honor God. And that is the backdrop of the statement, choose you this day whom you will serve. Notice what he says in verse 15 in the beginning. It says, and if it is evil to you to serve the Lord. Joshua is admonishing his people to serve the Lord, but they refuse. They refuse to repent. So he says to them, if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, then he says, choose you yourselves this day whom you will serve. And then he says, who amongst the gods that they can choose. He says, whether the gods which your fathers have served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you now dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua says to them, if you feel that it is evil to serve the Lord, like so many people today think it's ridiculous to serve God. And we would tell them, well, go serve whoever you want to serve. It doesn't really matter. This is what Joshua is saying. He's saying, if you don't want to serve God, then choose you this day amongst the evil gods, the false gods, whom you will serve. That is what Joshua is saying. And then he goes, but as for me and my house, we are going to serve the God that you believe it is evil to serve. Go back and look at that verse. It is so clear. My friend, here, you and everyone else who believes this idea should go back and rethink this verse.